Hariom. Many people feel that they don't feel gratitude. That that is because it's just a word like many other lofty words: love, soul, divine, eternal, forgiveness, compassion, etc. And gratitude is a branch. And same is with the positivity, because we try to be positive in life, to able to do things in a exuberant manner, but we try to generate that positivity through words. Words are dead things. It can give you a little trigger in the mind, but that is not true positivity. And through positivity comes the gratitude, and gratitude brings positivity. But the source of that positivity and gratitude is awareness and perception. You need a fuel of live experiences of nature, of beauty, of joy. So I will explain. We end up playing with words, thinking that you know the feel of things, but it is just a constant repetition of words in the head. You think you can feel. It's like saying sweet, sweet, but when we say sweet, there is a emotion of experience of sweet, which envelops your taste buds, and similar emotion then you can apply to a person being sweet, or a gesture being sweet or bitter. Behind this wisdom of words, there is an experience and emotion. Then comes the word. This is what is emotional intelligence. Emotion means energy, motion, energy in motion. Whereas word has no motion but a static form. This feeling aspect is feminine aspect, as looking is a male aspect, like fire throwing light of your being on an object or thought we call attention and awareness. Listening aspect is receiving the energy and the information, and the experience is received. When you give your attention, that is half of it. Other half is receiving, feeling and understanding what you are looking at. This feeling aspect is wisdom. Looking is just functional. Wisdom is practical. Wisdom is your being alive. This feeling aspect is wisdom aspect in us, like water. Water which receives the energy of the sun of the experience and converts it into leaves and flowers in the plants. Water is a conductor of all electric energy movements in the body. That is what truly means wisdom, not just words. But an electric energy response to a situation, which is called experiencing directly without words, so that water wisdom in you can take the fire of experience and its energy to learn and expand. And that creates a positivity and gratitude. Like water stores the energy of the sun and its inherent creativity, which expresses at flowers, fruits in the trees. We have 5 kinds of wisdoms and intelligences through 5 senses, and we have 5 kinds of positivities, 5 colors to us, but to mind there is just one positivity. Hence your personality has also 5 types of approaches. Some people are listening oriented, some people are eyes oriented, some are touch oriented personalities. They each has a specific approach to life. It helps in your life and in your spiritual process and life in general if you know what is your dominant sense, because that is the door from where you experience life most. and that can become a way for your spiritual growth and understanding yourself. And this becomes very important because most of us base our personality only in verbal definition and ego formations, what you want, what you believe, etc. But on the feel level of energy vibration of life, you are cut off from your original individuality. So, this process will help you to understand the Durga or Shakti aspect of life. People ask that how to do Shakti worship, what goddess to choose. Shakti is an experience of life through senses and wisdom. When your senses are alive and clear, you become aware of intuition which is related with each sense and overall feel of the situation. Durga is an experience of life as energy, to know yourself as energy, that energy movement, not just personality and thoughts. And various functions of this energy, various expression are various goddesses, various aspects of Durga, Kali, Tripura Sundari, Tara. All these are various vibrations. One is in intelligence, one is in transcendence, one is in prosperity, but they're functions of one energy. That river of energy is experienced through flow of energy through senses. This wisdom and intuition is what becomes your creative thoughts. Then it guides your mind, it directs your mind. Otherwise, your words are trying to direct and control and define the senses. But this wisdom, this feel, this intuition is very repressed in us because of repression of vitality, sexuality, and sensuality. We are afraid to be alive because we are taught to be in control. And when it comes to energy and feeling, this energy has its own will and wisdom, which mostly does not fit with the agendas of your mind. So, hence, people overlook. For example, when you look at a beautiful sunset, you just take out your camera and take a selfie and walk away. You never stay there and experience the feel of that beauty. That is gathering fuel for your positivity, because when you want to feel positive, these energies gathered as experiences are stored into your body, into your wisdom. They become your original personality. But when we face any problem, we drop everything and focus on fixing that problem. That shows your negative attitude. So that's why people feel that they don't have gratitude or they don't feel positive. It won't come through words. It is by giving your attention to any experience, as simple as eating food, the joy which is happening, body is feeling content after drinking water, and focus on that contentment. You are what you focus your attention on. But our whole attention is on the words. We're constantly playing between the dualities of words, and that starts to trigger unconscious formations of energies which are negative, positive emotions, but they are inorganic emotions. They are generated from personality, memory, stagnant thoughts. And you can replace that only through live experiences, not new informations. That is what is fresh prana. That is what is wisdom in us. The more time you spend with the live experiences in life, because if you really look at your life, notice how much time, 80 to 90% of your time is spent with not something alive. Computer, scrolling, sitting in a room. You are never giving a chance to your energy body to go out there, look at the beauty, pet an animal, walk in nature, feel the feel of things rather than the words for things. That starts to define you. Then your energy becomes bigger than your mental issues. And that's what brings in positivity and gratitude. You have to understand that we are lacking wisdom and joy in life because we have no direct sensual sensory experiences. We have them, but they are very unconscious. Our mind is too busy to focus on that, which implies pleasure and pain. We have judgments towards both. We want pleasure, but we judge pleasure with guilt. We don't want pain, but we judge it as well. So our wisdom is blocked. It cannot give you a right experience. Your experiences of life are corrupted experiences through thoughts. Try this sometimes. Sit alone in a garden or in your room, close your eyes and start to feel body. Listen sounds, touch weight of the body, clothing on the body. Notice in the body there are different feels in the body. Some parts are feeling little stress, some part is feeling pleasurable sensation, some part is hurting. Don't just don't judge, just learn and feel the language of your body, how it is communicating. Receive with a smile. At any given moment, there are varieties of feelings happening in your body. Sometimes it feels sad, sometimes it feels happy, sometimes it feels quiet. These are the energy seasons of your body. Through feeling like this, you are creating a bonding between your male and female aspect, mind and body. Your mind, the male, is no more busy in his office, but returns home to the female, the body, and listens to her. When your mind just listens to the body, not always throwing out words, concepts, and solutions, that is the beginning of your journey of inner Tantra, the union of inner male female, which is mind and body. They start to become friends, they start to become one unit, they start to work with each other for each other. That's what Tantra love is. That's what your mind and body becomes lovers. That inner intimacy gives you a capacity to have intimacy outside. Experience the experiences directly. Don't bring words in. Even when thought comes, feel the thought. Don't think about them. You have to work on experiencing your senses without words. Eat food, feeling taste and satisfaction. Smell a flower. Be filled with that experience. Notice when you smell a flower, say a rose. Notice when you smell how your whole mood changes with that smell. Somehow you are in a smile mood. Store and gather these experiences. How different emotions are triggered into you. In Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, Shiva mentions one technique that when you are thirsty, you're feeling thirst, experience that thirst, then slowly start to drink water and feel its coolness and feel your whole body, how it becomes filled with contentment. And Shiva says, focus on that contentment. So you see, this is a radical change for your mind because it overlooks these experiences. It gulps down the water and walks away to deal with the problems. You never allow yourself to experience your being alive which is filled with rainbow of small experiences which define life, various colors. You see a beautiful face, instead of looking away or feeling how to have somebody beautiful, etc., just experiencing the beauty. Notice how when you look at a beautiful tree or a beautiful face, how it uplifts your mood. This upliftment of mood, this energy vibration, is what gives birth into you of positivity, of gratitude. So this is balancing your male mind with the feminine. This is bridging the inner rift, inner Grand Canyon between your mind and body. This is making your mind a friend of your feminine, the body. That is, that mind does not drain all energies for its thought formations. It also rests with experiences and feel life. Feeling those beauties of sensory experiences. You have so many positive events happening. Eating food, drinking water, when you go out, looking at people, you see a small child somewhere laughing or crying, a dog. All these events are messages to life, to the present, that you're appreciating. Then life also starts to project its energy back at you. This technique is to build a positive outlook. We always notice pain and problems, but at the same time, we are having beautiful experiences through senses. We never take time to dive into them. Your whole life and your attitude can transform if you focus on these positive experiences. Look at beautiful sunset. Look at rose flower. Focus on those experiences, because there is more real experiencing than the life created by your ideas. So this has to become your 50 to 60% experience, that today I am going to live my life, not think and fulfill projects only. I am not saying don't do your projects, but in between there are many gaps. Don't overlook the enjoyment, the receiving of the energy of nature, of sunlight. People try to become positive through thoughts that all is good. I feel great, great things will happen. But it does not go far, because same tool of thought can make you negative as well. But with experience of senses and going deep into the joy, satisfaction created by them, no matter how small they are like nuclear expansions in you, explosions in you. If you focus on them, they start to expand and become more and more. So it's not only about thinking positive thoughts, but also focusing, giving time to positive, energetic experiences. Then you are actually changing your chemistry into your blood. Then naturally your thoughts start to become positive and creative. Joy is never far from you, it's around you always. Just change your focus from complaint to acknowledging the joys around. Your life is made of experiences you culminate and choose to focus on. This way you're changing your whole personality. Through such sensory direct experiences, you are feeding your soul and your wisdom. This is real nourishment you seek. This way you are enriching your energies and honoring the Shakti, worshipping the Durga by being present in your senses purely. And experience of senses, it is what prana is what Hanuman is. In Tantra, purity means no interference of thoughts and judgment in your senses. You become what you focus on. And you are in for a big surprise that your own body can give you so much joy, and it changes your wisdom, develops an intuitive wisdom. You plug into the wisdom of life through senses by experiencing them. You start to notice disharmonies and harmonies, and that's what intuition works with. Like a music, when it's off key, if you have sensitive ear, you notice the certain note was bit off. This is intuitive. After a few weeks of this practice, gratitude, joy, love are just overflows of your being feeling actual feel of life. Then it is not your emotion positivity, it is not your emotion the gratitude, it is the emotion, it's the energy flow of life. Then you will realize what it means to be alive. It's not a concept but an actual feel of life. You become aware of cosmos as a field because your experiences of cosmos is through body, the microcosmos. Then naturally comes an acceptance and surrender, which is like agreeing to be on this joyful ride with life. Naturally, your mind will not hunt for desires and entertainments because now you start to feel juice of life. That is what we are really looking for. You're looking for new energy even when you're scrolling. But whereas in that you are exhausting your energy. This juice and feel of life is what in Bharat we call God as Raso Vaisa, meaning that which is juice. And here it is important to understand that once you become sensitive like this, you start to notice what you're passionate for, what you're attracted to, and that is the deepest wisdom. If people follow what they're attracted to, not some mental, lustful, or greed-filled attraction, but when you're aware of your energy, you notice that something comes from your whole body as attraction towards certain work or certain action. If you follow that without any fear, without judging, without editing it, if you just participate without expecting results, life starts to give you more energy, and through those actions it also provides you for your life. But we never follow our passion, we follow the efficiency and profit. Through this feel, this attraction, that's what Krishna is called, the attraction, that which attracts. You are living because of your attraction towards life. It pulls you, keeps you flowing and going. Then only begins a journey which is truly a devotion. Not how to be liberated, but how to become one with life and juice. This union is our deepest longing. This will give you a certain idea why people are attached to relations, sexuality, or drugs or intoxication, because in those moments you dissolve as an ego, as a mind, you disappear. You're left with pure energy sensories, energy feelings. And that's what entertainment does. You forget your issues, you get involved into a movie, you live somebody else's life through a movie. So it gives you a break from you. Similarly, you can have a break from yourself by switching to the present and its experiences, not a just spiritual concept. So our deepest longing is to feel this juice and dissolve in juice, dissolve into this vast, beautiful sound of life as a sound that you can do only once you are no more living in words but experiencing vibrations which are sounds. Not liberation, not money, not pleasure, but to feel one with this life, not scattered by thoughts. Best gratitude, Love and worship of life is to enjoy and feel this life without judgment as a sacred event. This is the greatest appreciation of Shakti, of Durga. It's okay to read scriptures and mantras, but where she is live and alive, walking with you, you're ignoring her. Like a indifferent husband ignores his wife, how she's serving him. If you pay attention, then in true sense, this great energy, the great mother, the Shakti, holds you safe because she responds to your love and takes care, shows you the way through your intuition, through your passion. Remember, mother and child look separate, but in truth, they are the same. Your body is your mother as well as your body is the cosmos. Come close to yourself to be close to Great Mother. Hari Om. Om Durga Devaya Namaha.